Good day, boys and girls! Mom Senna here. And what time is it? It's English time. So how are you today? I hope you're all doing fine. Today, your buddies are your paper and your pen. Make sure they are already at hand. So are you ready to listen, speak, read, and write? Well, that's great. Because in our lesson today, you're going to use those 4 skills. Let's have a drill first. Read the following descriptive words. Boys, you read first. Girls, it's your turn. Okay, everybody read the descriptive words all together. Very good, boys and girls. For our review, I am going to flash some words. Tell me whether the word is a noun or an adjective. Ready? Here's the first word. Quick. Is it a noun or an adjective? Adjective. The word antic. Adjective as well. How about computer? Yes, it's a noun. Well-behaved is? Adjective. How about occasion? Yes, it's a noun. And the last word is healthy. It's an adjective. Excellent. Again, how do you know if the word is a noun or an adjective? Right. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, event, or idea, while an adjective describes or modifies a noun or a pronoun. I have composed a short and simple song just for you. If you are seated on the floor while watching this video right now, you may tap your lap. If you are seated in front of your study table, then you may tap your table. But you can just clap with me. The song is entitled It's English Time Again, to the tune of The Farmer in the Dell. Here goes! Going to learn about different kinds of adjectives, after which we are going to compose descriptive sentences using those kinds of adjectives. Do you think you can do it? I think so. I'll begin the new lesson with activity 1, a guessing game. I'm going to show black and white images of a person, an event, and a place related to Iloilo City. You have to guess their names. I'm going to provide sentences to serve as clue. Are you excited? Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Okay, who is this? Clue, blank is an Ilonggo mayor. What's your guess? Louder, please. Yes, he is Jerry Treñas. This picture. Clue, blank is a well-known festival. What is it? Of course, it's Binagyang. How about this picture? Clue, blank stands strong and tall. What's your guess? It's the Harrow Belfry. So how many correct guesses did you get? That's great. Now read these sentences. What adjective in sentence 1 describe Jerry Treñas as mayor? If you were to describe our mayor, what adjective is it? Do you agree that he is hardworking and committed? Yes, of course, especially in times like this, He has shown his role as the father of our city. He is very dedicated in his job. Look at sentence 2. What adjective describes Dinagyang as festival? How do you describe Dinagyang? Of course, it is very colorful and merry. How about in sentence 3? What adjectives describe Harrow Belfry? How do you describe it? Do you find it scary? Yes, it is old and antique. Are you proud being an Ilonggo? Like you, I am proud too. How do you show your pride being an Ilonggo? Are you proud of our Ilonggo culture? How do we preserve our Ilonggo culture? Very good answers. We can always patronize our local products and delicacies. We must continue speaking our Hiligaynon dialect. And of course, we can share our Ilonggo ways and culture to our friends in nearby provinces, in other regions, or abroad. For our activity 2, you're going to pick out the appropriate adjective inside the box to describe the given nouns in the columns below. The columns are proper adjectives, compound adjectives, and predicate adjectives. The first 3 adjectives are already provided as example for each column. The examples are tinikling for dance, warm-blooded for animals, and respectful for kin. Let's see. For culture, what adjective can be used? Philippine. How about for shoes? Marikina. How about for document? It's 2-page. For car, second-hand. And in the sentence, you look blank. Nervous. Going back to activity 1, what are the adjectives used in each sentence? We have Ilonggo, well-known, strong and tall. Ilonggo, well-known, strong and tall are used to describe nouns. The nouns they describe are mayor, festival, and Harrow Belfry. The nouns are the modified words. Going back to activity 2, the adjectives used are tinikling, Philippine, and Marikina. The modified words or the nouns they describe are dance, culture, and shoes. Other adjectives are warm-blooded, 2-page, and second-hand. The nouns they modify are animals, document, and car. Lastly, we have the adjectives respectful and nervous. The modified words are can and you. Yes, you. As in you. Just kidding. Let's read the phrases with adjectives. Read column A first. Now read column B. And now read the sentences in column C. The adjectives in column A are proper adjectives. They are words that modify nouns and pronouns and are formed from proper nouns. Like proper nouns, they need to be capitalized. They usually come from the names of specific people, cities, countries, brands, events, and the like. Wow. The adjectives in column B are compound adjectives. Like compound nouns, they are formed by joining 2 or more different words to have a new meaning. They are usually hyphenated to avoid confusion. The adjectives in column C are predicate adjectives. They come after a linking verb and modify the subject. A predicate adjective is a subject complement. A subject complement is a word or group of words that follows a linking verb or verb phrase, such as is, am, were, taste, look, seem, sound, and have been. In this sentence, the words strong and tall modify the Harrow belfry. Strong and tall follow the linking verb stands. So far, you have encountered the three kinds of adjectives. What are they? Okay, we have proper adjectives, compound adjectives, and predicate adjectives. The first two are usually written before the word they modify. In the sentence, I love La Paz Batchoy, the proper adjective La Paz is written before the word it modifies, which is Batchoy. In the sentence, do you like Marikina shoes? The proper adjective Marikina is written before the word it modifies, which is shoes. Father bought a second-hand car. In this sentence, the compound adjective second-hand is written before the word it modifies, which is car. Bantay tore the two-page document. In this sentence, the compound adjective two-page is written before the word it modifies, which is document. The third kind, predicate adjectives, is written far from the word they modify and is placed after a linking verb. Like in the sentence, you look nervous. The predicate adjective nervous is written far from the word it modifies, which is you. Nervous follows the linking verb look. In the sentence, many doctors and nurses in our hospitals are tired. Tired is written far from the words it modifies, which are doctors and nurses. Tired is placed after the linking verb are. Speaking of doctors and nurses in our hospitals, why do you think they are tired? Right, because of the increasing cases of COVID-19. So, what shall we do? How can we help them? In your own little ways, you can also exercise safety health protocols. I want to share with you this song entitled Maghugas ng Kamay. This song will serve as reminders to all of us. You may sing along with it.
May bagong virus na kumakalat ngayon at naaalarma ang buong nation. Para di daw mahawa, ito ang solusyon. Kaya sunding mabuti tong instructions. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose at eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose at eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. Ang virus ay nakamamatay, kaya makinig wag pasaway. Stay sa bahay, wag nang gumala kung ayaw mong ikay mahawa. Mag-face mask kung lalabas, mag-vitamin C ng madalas, at umiwas sa mga matatao. Mag-alcohol para sigurado. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose at eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose at eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose at eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya.
So what practices shall we always observe according to the song? Yes, you should wash hands frequently, avoid touching your mouth, nose, and eyes. Always wear a face mask and use alcohol and sanitizer. Of course, you have to take vitamin C and avoid crowded places. So you should better stay at home. Alright, let us see if you understood the different kinds of adjectives in this exercise. With your pen and paper, write down numbers 1 to 5. Then, identify whether the underlined adjective in each sentence is proper, compound, or predicate. Write only the words proper, compound, or predicate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's check your answers. Number 1, proper. Number 2, compound. Number 3, predicate. Number 4, compound. And number 5, predicate. How many checks did you get? Very good. Let's have another exercise. Again, write numbers 1 to 5. Here, you're going to pick out the adjective used in each sentence.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's reveal the answers. Number 1, 4 foot. Number 2, Kapampangan. Number 3, Philippine. Number 4, enjoyable. And number 5, brightly lit. How many correct answers did you get? Now divide your paper in 3 columns. Write proper adjective as heading of the first column. Write compound adjective as heading of the second column. And write predicate adjective as heading of the third column. With the answers in exercise 2, write them under the correct heading. So, 4 foot is under what column? Yes, under compound adjective. How about Kapampangan? It's under proper adjective. Philippine? It's also under proper adjective. Enjoyable? It is under predicate adjective. And how about brightly lit? It is under compound adjective. Class, to wrap up our lesson today, let's have a Q&A. I question, you answer. First question, what are the 3 kinds of adjectives that we have learned today? What kind of adjective is formed from proper noun? What kind of adjective is formed by joining 2 different words to give a new meaning? What kind of adjective modifies the subject? These 2 kinds of adjectives are written before the word they modify. What are they? This kind of adjective comes after a linking verb. What is it? You sure are smart. Now let's have a group activity. I'm going to divide you into 3 groups. Before you work with your group mates, who can recite first the standards for group activity that you have been practicing in class? Okay, that is always a reminder for you to follow when you have your group work. Now you may go to your group. Group leaders, get the task sheet together with this rubric. Make sure to understand the instruction of your task and to follow the rubric very well. Your presentation of output will be given score according to the following criteria: completeness, performance or cooperation, and cleanliness. Perfect score for group activity is equal to 15 points. Group 1, here is your task. Complete each sentence by supplying the appropriate adjective taken from the box. After each sentence is a clue on what kind of adjective you have to provide. For Group 2, you're going to study each picture. Describe each using the kind of adjective being asked. Then, complete the phrase or sentence with the appropriate adjective. Refer to the kind of adjective placed after the phrase or sentence to be guided on what you're going to answer. For Group 3, you have to think of an adjective that matches the description for the given noun. Then, use the adjective in your own sentence. Class, be ready to present your work after 5 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let us have your group presentation. Here are the answers in task 1. Did the group 1 get all the answers correct? What score did they get according to our rubric? Here are the possible or acceptable answers in task 2. Did the group 2 get all the answers correct? What score did they get according to our rubric? Here are the answers in task 3. Did the group 3 get all the answers correct? Did they use the adjectives in sentences correctly? What score did they get according to our rubric? Give yourselves a big hand. You did a good job, class. Now it's time for evaluation. Let us see how much you have learned from today's lesson. On a sheet of paper, write your name, grade, and section. For part A, number your paper from 1 to 5. You are going to pick out the adjective in each sentence and identify its kind by writing proper, compound, or predicate beside the adjective. I'll give you 2 minutes to answer. You will earn 10 points for this. For part B, number again your paper from 1 to 5. This time, you're going to compose a sentence using the given adjectives: kind-hearted, magical, Muslim, blue-eyed, and ice cold. Take note that your sentences will be scored according to its content and language and mechanics. You will earn another 10 points for this. I'll give you 3 minutes to answer. Any question? Time is up. Here are the answers for part A. Check your own answers honestly. For part B, I will be the one to check your sentences. For your assignment, you think of a person or people in your community. Then describe them by composing descriptive sentences using the following adjectives. Thank you for your active participation, boys and girls. Again, I am Ma'am Senya. See you in our next English lesson. Stay safe always. Bye!